No, I shot, and I heard like a loud like a
Yeah.
smack.
Yeah, he shot, and we definitely heard the thud. He smacked that thing. Alright, we are recording. Trying to get out of Richmond here. You got the Good Old Days Festival going on, but we're headed out to Grandpa's. We're going to do some shooting. I got to go out to the farm, set up the blind, because next weekend's already the youth season. Jeremy, he's coming home from Clare. He had to get some stuff set up, because he's taking Jacob up there next weekend. And you and I are going to do the Brown City farm. So I am a big fan of these primal blinds. They got this see-through technology, and you can see out. That's pretty slick. Ugh, allergies. First things first, we're gonna swap cards out on the camera, and then we're gonna get this blind set up. There's this path coming through here, heavily worn out. Leads out to the corn. So that's one of the shooting lanes. That's one of the shooting lanes. Plus we can shoot down there if needed. You ready to fling a few?
Sure.
How confident do you think on your grouping?
Not so good because I'm not using a death grip.
Especially just being like on a bipod. It might be, dude, those are all kill shots. If you aim for the heart, that's maybe 3 inches, inch and a half. If you were aiming there, right?
Yeah.
You're shooting high anyway, so I like that one. With the death grip, anything within 200 yards is dead.
Yeah, it'd be like, with the death grip, it would be in between here, I know it.
Good morning, Adam.
Morning.
Hopefully you get it done this morning.
Yeah.
That nice 8-point comes out.
Yeah.
Yep. Got your licenses. So, when we came out here, we got to the blind way later than we should have, but that's because there was some deer down here at the end of this corn row. He had 7 rows cut. So walking up, we were able to see him just hanging out at the end here. So yeah, it's a pretty foggy morning. I call that the pelican. We're gonna get out the blind. It's 1:30 And we are way too hot. We are cooking with the sun here. So we're going to go back for a couple hours, cool off, and then head on back. Hopefully by the time the sun's on the other side of the woods, they're going to come around. Worst comes to worst, we can shoot a cow. Just waiting on a deer. What'd you say? Alright, we got about an hour and 15 minutes left. I figured. Now that that sun is on the other side of the woods, they're gonna circle around. Dude, that thing was huge. Dude, I wonder if it was that 9 point that we have on camera. Oh my god, it's so weird. Oh, we couldn't get that on camera. Okay, so we were thinking it's gonna be a little too dark to continue hunting, so we're like, let's get out. He had his sweatpants and stuff off, so he's gonna put his sweatpants on so we didn't have to carry it. And I come out here and I look, I'm like, dude, there's like giant bucks. There was like a couple giant bucks. And he took a shot, but I think he misjudged it. I actually saw this branch move. I think you hit this branch. They took off running. He hit this branch here, but they took off running and they stopped right in this opening. So he saw even further away, they were probably 150 yards at that point, which you're 2 inches high at 100.
Yeah.
So you came down mid chest.
And I heard like I shot, and I heard like a loud like a
Yeah.
smack.
Yeah, he shot, and we definitely heard the thud. He smacked that thing. So
Dude,
I couldn't see.
you.
I couldn't see which one you were shooting at. I mean, you could see through the scope, but I couldn't. And it's, what time is it now? It's 8:11 right now. So legal light ends at 8:14. So we still got 3 minutes here.
Like, I'm not even kidding. When it was started opening, in my head, I was like, oh, that antler was like that big.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna walk down there, and we're gonna kind of go where we think we seen. Try to look for blood,
Okay.
and then we're gonna smell the blood. Look at the blood. All right, let's go. Bro, give you a hug. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Hold on. Dude, you just smacked him.
Okay, wait. That's definitely a point right there. So
It's gotta be longer than an inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Call it an 8 point.
Yeah.
Bro. Look at you go. You got your freaking 8 point. An 8 point. Alright, so we are here. First thing this morning, we had a bunch of deer over here at the end of the corn where we had to stand for it was like 20-25 minutes, wait for them to walk off. Fog rolled in really hard. Didn't see anything the rest of the day, well, up until 12:30 when we left. And then we decided to go back because Jacob shot a buck. Wanted to go back and see that and eat some food. And then we came out here around 5 o'clock. And it was twice, around like 5:30, we had a fawn come out here to eat. And then it took off running into the woods. And then an hour later, around 6, fawn came back out of here again, ate a little bit, and then took off back into the woods again. We were gonna pack up. It was about, 8:02, 8:03, and we were like, let's just get out of here because we were running out of camera light. I couldn't see anything, even if something came out. But then we got out the blind. I had to pee really bad. He took his sweatpants off and sweatshirt because it was so hot in the blind. It was like 85 degrees today. So he gets out. He's getting dressed. I go around to the other side of the blind to pee, and I look over and I just see like antlers everywhere. And then they were starting to like spar, and I stopped midstream to come grab you. I'm like, Adam, get over here. Grab the death grip out the blind, the rifle, trying to get them set up. The death grip was so low for a sitting position, but where these bucks were in the alfalfa field over here, couldn't get a shot. And you were trying like crazy.
Yeah.
Once you finally saw them, your eyes like lit up. You just saw like antlers.
Antlers. There was one, like, I swear it was like the main beam came out like to here, and like these, there was like 3 or 4 of them, and they like went up to like here.
I think that's the one I saw too.
Yeah, it was massive.
But he took a shot, missed.
One branch or tree was in the way.
And that was the second shot because they were just doing their sparring thing, whatever, eating some alfalfa. You took a shot. It was a clean shot. You didn't hit anything, but they didn't know like where, almost like they weren't looking at us. They were just kind of like, what was that?
Yeah.
And then you took another shot, and that's when you hit the branch. I saw the whole branch shake.
Isn't it crazy that all that stuff was running through my head, like adrenaline and stuff like that? I don't even remember taking 2 shots.
3.
It's like...
Yeah, so they ran out to here, which is about 150 yards from the blind, and he followed this one, came down. He hit a little bit too far back, spined it, but dropped it, and it died pretty fast. 8 point, look at that. So it's got 2 brow tines here, and then a little palmation that would have been 3 points, but they're not an inch long, so I'm calling this one 1, and then the 2 brow tines, and dude, look at that. Look at that.
It's like this too. It's just crazy.
I'm gonna do a European mount on this one.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Congrats.
How about that?
We've been waiting for this one.
Yeah.
Now we got a gut them, and get them on ice. Let's go. Let's do the dirty work.
All right.
Congrats.
Thank you.
The back of the truck.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
No, you gotta drag it to the back of the truck.
Oh.
Good job.